The following is a production of Cary TV, the Town of Cary's government access channel.
Hi, welcome to Cary Matters, our monthly program that helps keep you informed of the issues that the town of Cary is working on. I'm Jennifer Robinson, council representative from District A, and joining me today is my fellow council member, Ed Yerha, who is one of our two at-large members on the council. Thank you so much, Ed, for joining us here.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. I'm very glad to be here because today we're talking about our Hometown Spirit Award, our 911 services, and our recycling program. All topics that I care a lot about.
Yeah, they're all great topics. Let's start out with the recycling program. We have a big problem that we're grappling with regarding that program, so let's talk about that first.
That sounds good. You know, Jennifer, like you, I'm really proud of our town and how well we do diverting material from our landfill. It's so important, not only for the sake of protecting our planet Earth, but for the sake of extending the life of our landfill as long as possible. I can't imagine how difficult it's going to be and how expensive it'll be to site a new landfill whenever our current one is full. Recycling and composting saves us money in the long run. But to successfully recycle, we each have to do our part to make sure that we're recycling the right materials. Not everything can be recycled, even if it says it's recyclable on the item. It all depends on whether the community we live in can find a vendor to take the product. And while we can take lots of things in Cary, there's still lots of things we can't, despite our best efforts.
And when we have items that cannot be recycled among our recyclables, we call those items contaminants. Styrofoam, pizza boxes, donut boxes, and especially plastic bags cannot be recycled, and they contaminate our batch of recyclables. That means if you put a plastic bag in your recycling bag or bin, it might cause the whole truckload of recyclables to be sent to the landfill. We actually have a maximum contamination percentage that we can't exceed. And if we do, the company that processes our recycling can send the whole truck to the dump.
Well, I know none of us wants to do that. I'd feel terrible if I contaminated the whole recycling truckload. Since our town started talking about this in July, we've had a lot of people come up to us and tell us they put plastic bags full of recyclables into their recycling can. A lot of people don't know that this is wrong. So the important message here is, do not put plastic bags into the recycling bins. Keep the recycling loose in the cart.
Yeah, that's right. We've heard from a lot of people that they're having confusion over this. In fact, we heard recently that the survey that's being done for the recycling bins, our staff has found that 7 out of 10 recycling bins have contaminants in it. Wow. So this is something that we all need to kind of pay attention to. But not to confuse you, there is one exception to the plastic bag rule, and that is shredded paper. If you want to recycle that, you must put it in a clear plastic bag and place it into the recycling can. Other than that, no plastic bags. Now, if you have plastic grocery bags, these are picked up by recyclers from our grocery store. So please drop plastic grocery bags at the recycling center at the grocery store.
So to help get the word out, over the next several weeks, you may see a 3-person crew with a recycling truck visiting your street. The crews are surveying for contaminants in recycling cans. If unaccepted items such as plastic bags, trash, yard waste, hazardous waste, or items contained in bags other than the shredded paper in the clear bags, the crews that'll be at your door will be placing them back inside your recycling cart for you to dispose of properly. They'll also leave an educational hanger on the outside of your recycling cart. The items checked off on the hanger are the unaccepted items that were found in your recycling and are considered contamination. So if you find a hanger on your cart, please take the time to read the information to learn what you incorrectly placed in the recycling so that it doesn't happen again.
And then recycle the hanger. But we also have listed some of our Cary Recycles program guidelines on the front of the hanger. And a full list of accepted items that you can recycle in your cart is on the back. Now, if you and your neighbors are interested in learning more about recycling in our community, please give the town a call. Our staff would be happy to present at your next HOA meeting or civic group meeting. To make this request, or if you have questions about recycling, please call Public Works Customer Service at 919-469-4090. All righty, we're going to take a short break, so stay with us.
The time is right to head out to Bond Park and have some fun. Test your fishing skills at the water or take a relaxing ride in one of our boats. For more adventure and challenge, get a bird's eye view from the rope course or stay on the ground for team-building fun. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, there's an option for you. Need supplies or maybe a cool treat? Visit the concession stand. Our friendly staff is there to help make the most of your day. So gather some friends, the family, or your teammates and come enjoy a day at the Town of Cary's Bond Park.
Hi, thanks for staying with us during that break. Ed, let's start this segment by talking about our Hometown Spirit Award. The Hometown Spirit Award is bestowed annually on a Cary resident who enhances the quality of life in Cary by preserving, promoting, and carrying out positive and quantifiable traditional small town community values.
You know, the thing I like about this award is that I'm always impressed by the person or the people who are honored. And I'm amazed at how their service to our community is unique. No two recipients are alike. And also, of course, it makes me feel really proud to be living in a community in which so many people care about others. Now, if you're hearing this and you're thinking, I know somebody who makes our community better by helping others, listen up, because it's time to make nominations.
That's right. We are accepting nominations for this award up until September 18th. If you know someone who does any of the following, please take time to nominate him or her. Okay, so here's the list. Do you know someone who helps out neighbors and fellow Cary residents, or demonstrates hospitality, or promotes a sense of community in his or her neighborhood?
Or someone who promotes and preserves traditional American pastimes, shows a concern for preservation, and works to preserve traditions and the small town atmosphere in the community. Promotes entrepreneurship through supporting locally owned business. Demonstrates patriotism through promotion and preservation of the country's symbols and dedication to the U.S. military, past and present. Or serves the community through business.
Yeah. The person you know does not need to do all of these things, just one or two of them really, really well. In other words, if there is a Cary resident you know who's at least 21 years old and strives to make others happy and strengthen the community, please consider doing a nomination. Or you could even nominate yourself. Go to our webpage at townofcary.org for more information. Okay, now we're going to talk about something on a totally different note. Let's talk about the town's Text to 911 program.
Well, as you well know, I'm not much into texting, but just about everybody else is. So this is an important project for our citizens. Our Emergency Communications Center is now providing a way for you to send a text about an emergency. As long as you're within the town of Cary and you have cell service, you can communicate via text with first responders. We're the first 911 center in Wake County to offer this service. So to send an emergency text, enter 911 in the recipient line. And in the message space, don't forget to include your location and the nature of the emergency.
While texting may be convenient, there can be a delay in communicating. So it's really best to call 911 when you can, and only text when you cannot make a call. Non-emergencies should continue to be reported to 919-469-4090 4012. And you know, I encourage my daughters who are drivers to go ahead and put the non-emergency phone number in their phone now. That way, if they ever come across something, they can just dial it. So that's a really important number to know, because not all calls to the police officers need to be an emergency. Text messages unsuccessfully received by the 911 center will result in an automated response. Also, it's important to know that text messages must be free of pictures and video. It's text only. And I just have to say it again, emergency text messages should only be sent when you are either unable to make a voice call due to a medical emergency or out of an abundance of caution for your own safety. Okay, after this break, we're going to talk about events and meetings happening in August, so stick around.
Cary's Booth Amphitheater offers laid-back, friendly entertainment nestled amongst the hardwoods. America's best performers in a perfect setting. Enjoy cool shade from the pines or your own sunny spot on the grass. Easy to get to, Cary's Booth Amphitheater offers something for everyone under a canopy of stars. For festival, concert, and movie night information, visit boothamphitheater.com. The stage is set. Let us show you to your seats. Cary's Booth Amphitheater. Entertainment naturally.
Okay, we are back. In this final segment of Cary Matters, we want to talk about what's happening in August and how you can be involved. So Ed, start us off. What do we have going on?
We have a lot. Downtown Cary is going to be hopping with artist events, movies, and concerts. And even though downtown is undergoing revitalization efforts, Lazy Days is still going to be held downtown on August 22nd. It's just being moved a little bit north of its usual location. You're going to find all the arts, all the crafts, the food, the fun on and around the Town Hall campus at 316 North Academy Street.
The town calendar on townofcary.org highlights those events as well as the many board and commission meetings that are going on all month long.
And on that note, let's mention that we're going to have our council meetings on Thursday, August 6th, 13th, and 27th. And as if that's not enough, we'll also have a work session on Tuesday, August 25th. And that's about it for this edition of Cary Matters. We appreciate your watching, and we hope that what we've shared has been of interest. Please let us hear from you. Your time is important, and we want this show to be of value to you as we work to bring you, our citizens, closer to your government.
And remember, help keep Cary litter-free, clean, green, and beautiful by volunteering with our Spruce program. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for choosing to call Cary home.
This has been a production of Cary TV. Visit the Town of Cary's website at townofcary.org.